Hey friends, good evening from Dubai and good morning, good afternoon, whichever part of the world you are in. As promised, I am here on my live session, and this is something very special day for me because this is the day when I have taken a big decision. Uh, it is one of the biggest decision of my life, which I took on this day 6 years back. So it is 6 years now. A lot of things happens during that. So my intention was to take this decision to do something different, which I really love to do. At the same time, I wanted to achieve my financial freedom, which was my dream for last 12, 13 years. Since 2012, I have decided I want to be financially free because I wanted freedom. It is always freedom that drives me. So, few of you may be knowing me. If you don't know me, I will introduce a little bit. My name is Deepak Badra. I'm alignment mastery coach and author. I'm author of this book, Grow Your Money Tree, which is all about financial freedom and mindset. Now, if you ask me, being me as an engineer, did I ever thought to coach? Did I ever thought that I can write a book and do what I'm doing today? It was not even in my dreams 10 years back. Exactly 10 years back. So month of April is very, you can say, important for me because many years, month of April, something different has happened. In month of April 2016, I found my purpose. When first time I was with my mentor in Canada, Bob Proctor, he helped me to find out what is my purpose. I had no idea why I wanted to be financially free. But then he asked me that if I want to be financially free, I need to know what I really would be doing when I'm financially free. He says, you need a reason to wake up in the morning. So he says, okay, till the time you achieve financial freedom, your goal will be financial freedom. When you become financially free, what is next? Do you know that? And I never thought, being me as an engineer, logical thinking, it never came to my mind that I need something to think about how I'll be spending my time, what I will be doing when I'm financially free, how I'll be feeling that time. And he says, this is how our mind works. And I decided something which I will share in this. So in this session, I'm going to share the 6 lessons which I learned during last 6 years. And let me start with the 1st April 2019. What happened? So I will just share my screen. What happened on that day is I have submitted my resignation. After working with the company 20 years, I have no regrets because that's what helped me to build my financial freedom. That's what helped me to build my wealth, become better person, become a leader, understood mind, understood other people, understood values, achieving maturity. All those things happens during that 12 years of journey of being employee. Now, I had no complaint, good salary, good position, growth, everything was there. But then something was missing. And what was missing was my freedom. And that's what was driving me. So if you see, this is the date, 1st April 2019, I have submitted my resignation. How it started. So I will just share this image. So it started with this gentleman, Doug Dane. Now, Doug Dane was my mentor at Bob Proctor's office. So, Doug Dane was our, you can say, international sales director for consultants. So, in 2016, I've decided to become consultant with Bob Proctor's company. And he was my mentor, direct mentor. And he helped me to push beyond my boundaries. So this is Doug, and what how the change happened is this. So in what this date which you can see on this, it is first 14 January 2019 in Los Angeles. It was Hilton Airport Hotel in Los Angeles, and I went for training. And I wanted to be financially free. I wanted to do consultant and coaching full time, but I was not doing. I was scared. And then he made me committed. Now, if you can see, this is my WhatsApp commitment, committing that on that date that I will submit my resignation on 1st April 2019 with 3 months notice period. Now he says this is not enough. You send me this commitment every day in writing. So that time I had no idea why he is asking me to do that. But then when I did that, so this is the last date of that commitment, 1st April 2019, 79 days, I've sent this in writing that I'm committed to submit my resignation. Every day I was making this decision that I will submit my resignation. Now all this day 1 to day 79, it was a emotional roller coaster ride. Am I taking right decision? What if this doesn't work? What if I don't get client? What if I am not becoming financially free? All those things, fear, doubt, worry, everything, lack of confidence, all those things was holding me back. But on day 79, on 1st April 2019, I was relaxed. It was peace of mind. I submitted my resignation and informed him that it is hit and sent. So resignation was sent, it was entered on the keyboard, and it has gone. So this is what first message is, that you need to be committed. You need to know what you really want. So if you read my post, it is first lesson is you need to know what you really want. And in 2016 April, Bob Proctor helped me that what I really want. Beyond financial freedom, how my life will look like. An answer came that I want to do what Bob is doing with him, because I love learning. When I was there with him for first 6 days, he asked me a question: what you would be doing when you are financially free? After 4 days, I got this answer. So every day my answer was changing. Being me worked in air conditioning, I got answer that I will be a air conditioning contractor, because everybody wants to be on your own boss. Now maybe you, and that's what answer came. But day two, different answer came that no, I want to become consultant. Day three, different answer came. I want to be an expert in air conditioning. And day four, this answer came that I want to do what Bob is doing with him, doing coaching, inspiring life, influencing and impacting lives. I didn't have any idea how I'm going to do it. So first lesson is you need to know what you really want. I found out that on in April 2016, and I made a decision to become consultant with Bob Proctor. And next day I had terror, you can say, in my mind. My mind started telling me that who you are an engineer, you are not coach, you don't know, you are not a public speaker, you don't know how to speak, you don't know how to coach. And then it was a difficult time. And this picture you can see, this was in Bob's home when very first time I went. And I told Bob that, Bob, I want to reverse my decision. And he asked me, why you want to reverse your decision? And I say, I don't know how to do it. I'm not a public speaker. I'm not good in English. I'm not a networker. I'm not good at this. I don't know about the subject, all those things. So lesson two in this post, if you see, so he told me that time, you only need to know what you want, how will show up. I had no idea how will show up. I didn't have confidence. I didn't have my experience in coaching. I was not a public speaker that time. But then he told me, you don't need to know how, you only need to know what. I want you to take these points, right? Make notes. I didn't have idea, but I have surrendered. He says, do what I am telling you to do, and you will reach where you want to be, where you want to reach. You want to be financially free, you will be financially free. But keep doing what I'm asking you to do. He told me that keep coming to trainings, be committed, and I did it. I traveled even in 4 or 5 years, 9 times to Canada and US to learn from him. I was using my vacation. So now this is what I don't want to impress you. I want to impress upon you that certain things, if you have a big dream, you need to do something different. You need to be willing to give up something to get something. So lesson two is you don't need to know how, you only need to know what. And then lesson three is if you don't ask, answer is always no. Now how this came up. So I have decided to become coach with him, consultant with him. Here I am in Bob's studio. You can see this Bob Proctor studio where he was inspiring the entire world. And this is in 2016 when I first time went for training. And I'm fortunate to sit on the same chair, on the same studio, and mentoring from Bob Proctor. And he was guiding me. For first 7-8 months, I didn't took any action because I was scared. What if my company comes to know? What if my boss comes to know? So he gave me a solution. He says, go and ask your boss. Ask his permission to do these coaching activities part-time. Help people part-time. Overstretch yourself. use your weekends, use your evening hours, give up certain luxuries during first 2 or 3 years, gain some confidence. Now this is the power of mentors. Why I'm telling you, mentors will guide you. He guided me. He says do this, and he pushed me. So I went to, with all the fear in my mind, I went to my CEO and asked him, I want to do this coaching part time, this is my dream. And he says do it. Within few seconds I got answer as yes. So lesson 3 is, if you don't ask, answer is always no. Now are you holding yourself back? Now see, this will give you idea that how valuable you are in your company. If you are not valuable, they will say okay, get lost, will not allow you, this is not our company policy. But I got the answer as yes. And I went to Bob happily that I got answer as yes. He says this is something you applied law of compensation in your life. Law of compensation says your earning, profit or income depends on three things: need of what you do, your ability to do it, and difficulty in replacing you. This gave me idea that yes, I'm valuable. I don't want to exploit this, but if my company don't want to lose me, they will help me to work on my dream. And I got freedom. The worry was, you can say, removed from my mind. I started stretching myself. Evenings after 7, I was helping people every day 1 hour. My weekends I have used in these. My vacations, I was traveling to Canada, US. So people who don't know, financial freedom is priceless, but it's not free. So this is lesson 3, that if you don't ask, answer is always no. Let it be your boss, let it be your clients, anybody. Lesson 4, if you can't have freedom and security both. So for fast forward 3 years, I slept in comfort zone because my salary was increasing, I was getting promotion, and I was not leaving my job. I got instruction from Bob Proctor to leave my job in 2 years. He says work on part time for on coaching for 2 years, and after 2 years leave your job. I was not able to do it. I was scared because the coach salary was holding me back. Now the moment came when I one of the training, I was made committed in front of 300 consultants to announce that I'm going to resign. Now this moment I can still recall. It was not easy. It was a difficult moment. This is the live moment. Behind me you can see Doug Dane is standing, and he was pushing me. He was pushing me to announce from the stage. He made me to write this. If you can see this, he made me to write this in front of 300 people. One person was holding mic, and I was announcing, and I was writing, and I was signing that document. Now this kind of commitment is required when you are making or working on your big dream. I have gone through this. Are you willing to go through this? Now I don't say that you have to travel to Canada and you have to give all those sacrifices which I did. What if I say that you can do at your doorstep? But yes, you have to do something differently. So lesson 5 is, if you don't ask, answer is always no. Okay, he told me, now I wanted to be free. I wanted to have freedom, but I was not willing to give up security. I was not willing to give up my job, which was my secured pay, because I was not financially free. I was waiting for the right time to come. When I'm financially free, I will leave my job. Bob says it doesn't work that way. You have to give up security to get the freedom. So that is my lesson 4. Lesson 5 is big decision is not enough. You must commit daily. So again, I come back to the first picture, which was this. It is not enough that one time you make decision. Every day. So I made this decision for 79 days. If you see this, it is 79 days. I was repeating this decision. You can see this. First step, 14 January till 1st April, till the time I have submitted my resignation. And when it was the day, 1st April 2019, I was relaxed. No worries. There was little bit disturbance in management, why I'm resigning, what happened, what made me to decide this. So I'm still grateful for that company, bosses, the compensation I got, because that made my financial freedom journey possible. But it was not enough. I wanted to work on my dream. Many times we forget about our dream when we are working as an employee. There is nothing wrong to be an employee, but keep your dreams alive. Don't allow your dreams to die by working on somebody else's dream. And fortunately, with the help of mentors, working on financial freedom. So up to here, lesson 5, but lesson 6. Now, when I left my job after submitting my resignation, I left my job in 14 July was my last working day. 6 months I did something in-person workshops, and then we know that in February 2020, what happens? The COVID came, and I was scared that okay, COVID came. I didn't had any idea about online. So this is what you can see right now. I'm doing keep on doing experiments. I have online mentor, and fortunately today I'm going to take a big decision, joining him in his quantum membership, because I know that to scale up I need to have those mentors who have already walked that path. And today is after this call I'm going to transfer my payment, and I will be a one-to-one coaching with my mentor Siddharth Rajshekhar on his quantum group. Now I have invested in me. The results which I got in this process, I became financially free, but that happened during the COVID time. Now COVID time I was scared. I was scared in front of camera. I was not comfortable to talk in front of mic. What I am today, I was not there. I was just watching my videos of 4 5 years 6 years back. But then Bob Proctor told me that the model has changed. This is the power of mentors, and mentors always help you. So this is the picture of Bob, and he guided consultants. So if I show you this model is Buckminster Fuller's model. He says, uh, if you can't fight with your existing model. Now, before COVID, model was in-person coaching, having seminars, small seminars in hotels, which I've started doing, and suddenly in COVID, everything was stopped. And this is the model I learned from Bob. He says you cannot keep on fighting with existing model. It was beyond your control. He says, create new reality, create a new model. And then he helped consultants on online presence. I was committed for 90 days, Facebook Live, and all those things, which are all strategies. But when you have, why I'm sharing this with you, because mentors play a very important part in life. Whether it is financial freedom, whether it is working on your big dream, whether it is starting a business. So this is the sixth lesson. Every challenge is an opportunity. COVID was a challenge. For me, I was scared with COVID because I didn't knew anything online. I was not comfortable online. But then he says, this will not work. You have to change. You have to learn. You have to gain the skills. And every step, mentors, if I ask, they help me. So this was my journey of 6 years. Why I made the decision? What made me to make this decision? Am I financially free? Yes, I became financially free. One of my dream was to have 2 months vacation with my family every year. And you know that last year I had 2 months vacation. I went to US for 40 days. I went for 2 weeks to Turkey with my family. I went for three training, you can say seminars overseas. I went to Malaysia one time. I went to India for 3 times. I still have mentors. Now, why I'm telling you? Because mentors can show you path. Now, if you don't have mentor, have somebody. Mentors can make your journey shorter. What you can see behind me, these are I still have many mentors. I have sales mentor as my mentor, Bob Blair Singer. Bob Proctor is always there. He's not in the world, but he's spiritually guiding me always. This is the roadmap I learned from Bob Proctor, which is thinking into results. I learned about mind. I became author, which I never thought. Now something which has changed my life. So that one decision made on 1st April 2019 has changed my life. Are you waiting for some change? Do something. Make a decision. Take some help. Maybe on your own you are not able to do. Make a decision. That's all for this. I wanted to share something which importance of this date. I hope this inspires you. That's what the reason I am on this journey. If this inspires you, if this makes sense to you, share with other people. People need this. I achieved this, or I became who I am today in this journey. I became a different person. I didn't have this confidence. I didn't have financial freedom. I was not an author. I had a lot of self-doubts, but I overcome this. If I can do it, you can do it. All the best and have a great life. If you want help, just send me a message. We can discuss and I can help you. Thank you and have a great life. Thank you.